Welcome to Mystic Moons. This is a reading for the Pisces collective. Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. Maybe you have significant energy in Pisces. Maybe you have Pisces in the first house. Either way, this is a reading for you. Pisces, let's go and see what I have for you. Let's see. A reading for Pisces. Pisces. This reading we'll see how much energy I have, but this reading will ambitiously try to be 13 readings. First reading will be a general reading on love. Second reading, Pisces, is going to be a 12 zodiac sign breakdown. We'll see what's in your energy regarding love and how the other signs are positioned towards you. Pisces, if you appreciate my time, let me know. Do give me a thumbs up. And do check out the other videos that are on the channel if you feel called to. Trying to see if there's anything else I want to say, Pisces, before getting into it. Pisces, I will not be time stamping these readings. Roughly, the first part takes about 20 minutes. And then for each collective, maybe there'll be 3 to 5 minutes. Pisces, let's go and see what I have for you. King of Swords. King of Swords for Pisces with Chariot energy. Deciding, and committed to what they have decided on, not a wishy-washy energy. This person has brooded, this person has thought, this person feels like now they have earned Pisces. The openness, the freedom to go in a specific direction with a specific person, to follow through on their decisions. So Pisces, we have a determined person in your energy. Energies that are coming up, well, strong air, specifically notable Cancer and Libra. We'll find out more. King of Swords gets a 4 of Wands. Page of Cups. An Ace of Cups. Perhaps who you have been waiting for, Pisces, is coming to meet you. Likewise, Pisces, they have been waiting for you. This is a love reading, and thank you for the like. And Pisces, oh, the likes. Pisces, it doesn't get any more saccharine sweet than 4 of Wands, Page of Cups, and Ace of Cups. New beginnings, Pisces. New beginnings. We could also say in this energy too, Pisces, a family unit is being formed here, whether you want to take that Page of Cups as a younger person, Pisces, perhaps a younger partner, perhaps Pisces, someone who's opening themselves up to commitment and relationships as a whole. But you know, Pisces, a page of cups with the ace of cups. I see also too this energy. I feel this energy, Pisces, in new beginnings, establishing a new start. Pisces, this feels like fresh energy, new energy, although King of Swords energy isn't exactly something that just pops out of nowhere. There's been a thinking, a brooding, a deciding, but it could be in this energy. We'll find out exactly how does this play, Pisces, into your energy, into what's coming towards you. Signs that are coming up here, Pisces. Well, we have air, already established that. Cancer and Aries. I'm not going to say Cancer. I'm not going to say Pisces, go and check out placements yet, because literally what I have here is heart chakra opening, emotion welling, also to being in touch, in tune. This person is in touch, in tune with what they feel, how they want to feel. Four of Wands. Four of Wands gets a Two of Swords. That Two of Swords was popping up before. Hierophant. The moon is Piscean energy and Ace. Excuse me, not Ace. The Star. Moon, bottom of the deck energy. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles and Empress. Well, Pisces, essentially the bottom of the deck energy here is for you to get open, for you to be open to form new connections, new relationships, even if you don't know where they're going to lead. One could also say two Pisces in this energy, Nine of Pentacles with a King of Swords. You know, something about this isn't exactly a match. Could be what you value, how they value, how you act and how they act. One could be a lot more reserved than what you would appreciate. But still in this energy, Pisces, be open. See where it goes, see where it leads. Four of Wands. Four of Wands with a Two of Swords, Hierophant, and Star. I actually am curious with that Two of Swords. Well, Two of Swords clarified by a Five of Swords tells me, Pisces, that you don't have to go and step out of your comfort zone. Don't push yourself. Be open, but don't push yourself. You don't need to. In fact, if anything, Pisces, I would say that the person coming towards you is the one who's going to push themselves, going to exert themselves. Maybe too in this energy, Pisces, you could feel also too strong Aquarius energy coming up here. Five of Swords. The Star is Aquarian energy. But in this energy that's here, somebody is crafting how they're viewed for you. With Hierophant and Star here, well, someone is seeing you as an attractive partner, envisioning what life could be like, committed with you. Where could it lead? But very inspirational energy here. The only thing that gets me is the Two of Swords here with a Five of Swords. A little bit of chameleon energy here. Also to someone who wants to try and get a gauge on your expectations and to try and match those expectations. Not necessarily getting bad energy, but I am getting lots of crafty energy. Crafty energy. And that's probably also too, Pisces, where that moon energy that we were pulling, bottom of the deck energy, comes from. You probably pick up on that what someone presents isn't exactly there, but the intentions and the emotionality, that is true. So we'll find out more. Ace of Cups. I have the World, Death, and some more Aquarian energy here, Pisces. Now, interesting, I'm going to say here with all this Pisces, all this Aquarian energy, Pisces, I do know that there are quite a number of Pisces out there who do have strong Aquarian placements, or at least significant Aquarian placements in their chart. Pisces, take a look at your natal chart and see where Aquarius sits if you have Aquarian energy in there. And I would say that, look at the traits of what house or houses are in Aquarius, or what planets you have in Aquarius. Look at the traits and the characteristics of that, because what I'm getting here is that's where you can be bold. I'm also curious, excuse me, with the star energy, Pisces, could that be areas where you felt like maybe you haven't been given credence enough, or where you would like to go and develop more? Take a look, take a look, Pisces. In terms of that, of course, we could be dealing with someone as well with strong Aquarian energy coming up here. This is a collective reading. And Pisces, you could be asked, you could be challenged, Pisces, by a love interest coming up mid-January to mid-February. Or this person could take bolder steps towards you, could make a proposal to you, could make a confession to you, even in this energy, Pisces, come very shortly, a couple of weeks, mid-January, February. But I do invite you to go and check out where Pisces sits in your chart. Not Pisces, Pisces, where Aquarian energy sits in your chart. So now that we have that segue out of the way, Pisces, the World, Death, and Seven of Swords. Someone's going to take a risk, Pisces. Someone's going to step out of their comfort zone. Again, we have that very crafty energy that's here. Although with Death and World, they're pretty enduring energies. This is almost just like, if anything, just scouting out the feasibility of what can be done, how can be done. And the answer is it can be. And it does still feel like new energy, despite that we have this creeping energy of Five of Swords, Seven of Swords poking in. Page of Cups. I have Judgment. Six of Pentacles. And Seven of Cups. Pisces, essentially what I see someone having their eye on you. I don't really see this energy as being one that's been around you for a while. If anything, this is relatively new, too new. This person will have their eye on you, Pisces, and this person will try and see what can be done, is feasible between you and them. Page of Cups clarified by a Six of Pentacles, Judgment, and Seven of Cups. Here is someone, Pisces, who's not going to let the opportunity to get to know you better pass them by. This person should be very direct with you, Pisces. This person also doesn't really know where this can lead, but Pisces, rest assured this person is coming to you to go and see the possibilities of something quite long term. I would also say in this energy too, Pisces, regardless if we have soulmates here or not, here's someone, Pisces, who very much would like to see if you can't form significant connections. This is a person who feels very inspired by you. They feel tied to you, Pisces. Also in this energy, I'm going to say that probably you and them, whether or not it's vocalized or not, but they're going to feel it, you and them are similar. And that's probably also too, Pisces, why we have this Ace of Cups and Page of Cups. Someone's going to see you as their other half. Well, maybe they won't see you as much as feel you as their other half. And they're going to want to know more. Pisces, let's go and check out the zodiac breakdown. How the other signs view you. What energy are they viewing you in? As soon as I fold these back in. Let's go and see. Pisces, for this second part of the reading. This Pisces is how their energy is towards you. The color I'm envisioning, Pisces, if you want to feel along with me, is pink. Not so much red of passion, but pink, empathy, compassion, understanding, openness, tenderness, kindness, support. You know, we're coming from the avenue, Pisces, as somebody who wants to see you. Thank you for the like. Someone who wants to see you at your best. And they want to be at their best with you. And of course, when you're coming to someone in that sort of energy, all the other emotions, the positive emotions can grow, right? Pisces, for these readings, you can apply them just not to romantic interest, but also to platonic interest, to your friends. Because again, they want to see you at your best. They love you. This is love energy, but love without expecting anything in return other than for you, again, to be at your best. Could also be, Pisces, someone who you know. That person, Pisces, you may or may not be talking to them. Pisces, it can also be someone who you have yet to meet. So shall we take a look? Let's see what we have for Pisces. The element we're going to start off with, Pisces, is fire. Let's start off with Aries. So Pisces, in Aries, for Pisces, I have King of Cups, Pisces, Page of Cups, Five of Wands. We said Aries, right? Well, very active energy, you and that Aries. Aries has a lot going on, though. Could be you and Aries trying to find common ground. The feelings could be there. Is it cooperation and the vision alike? How similar or dissimilar is it? Going to require a little time, Pisces, for you to get on that same page with Aries. Could also be in this energy too. I don't know if Aries has other commitments to attend to, or if Aries has other people that they are interested in. But Aries has some, although Aries is very much taken with you, affected by you, however you'd like to go and term it. I would say if you're dealing with an Aries, Aries has some other things they need to clean up first, Pisces. Let Aries, especially too in this energy, Pisces, let Aries prove themselves through their actions. It's one thing to be in their emotions, Pisces. Let their emotions be proven through actions. So let's check out the next fire sign. Let's do Pisces. Sagittarius for Pisces. Sagittarius for Pisces. What do I have? Sagittarius towards you. Three of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Sagittarius sees you as quite impressive, Pisces. Sagittarius wants to get to know you more. Sagittarius does value you a whole lot. Sagittarius Pisces sees you as commitment material. Sagittarius Pisces would like you to work with them, to care for them, to get to know you more, spend time with you. Sagittarius energy towards you is very, very warm. I don't see any sort of red flags or warnings there. I will say as well that in that energy, Pisces, you and Sagittarius would also work well together. Enjoy each other's a whole lot. Very positive energy. Let's check out Leo, right? We didn't do Leo. A Leo for Pisces. Sun wants to come out. Anyway, I have a Page of Cups, Pisces, a Page of Wands, and a Two of Wands. If you're dealing with a Leo, I would go small steps with Leo. I would also say in this energy with Leo, see where things go. Leo's energy is fresh with all these pages. However, they are page energy. Thank you for the like. They are page energy. So that means too that although they can initiate very quickly, they can also retreat very fast as well. Pages can initiate. Pages don't necessarily indicate something long lasting. It needs to grow more. Also, Two of Wands with Page of Wands. Leo is open. I'm going to say, first of all, with page energy, Leo is very open. Not just open to you, but open to other things in addition to you. Leo's energy could be too open, Pisces. You could have a good time with Leo. I don't know what the staying power of Leo could be. In this energy, I would go slow and keep in mind, beginning steps are beginning steps. Don't read anything more into what Leo provides. What Leo says, I don't know, Leo needs to do things to prove for you to have any expectations of Leo. I'll put it that way. Let's go on to our next element, Pisces. We'll do water. Pisces. For Pisces. Let's see, Pisces. King of Pentacles, Pisces. Another Pisces. Oh, all Pisces. Of course, Nine of Cups is Piscean energy. High Priestess is Pisces. If you're dealing with a Pisces, it could be exactly what you need, or one or the other is exactly what is needed. Pisces and Pisces energy, you to understand what the other needs. If you are dealing with a Pisces, well, if you're dealing with a Pisces, I wonder with that Four of Swords and Temperance, exactly what went down with you and that Pisces, because this indicates there was some reformatting that went on, some resetting. Some things had to be addressed. And from what I can see, if you're dealing with a Pisces, those things will be addressed positively. But also, too, this indicates time. It does indicate time. Four of Swords and Temperance. So in other words, if you've been dealing with a Pisces, feels like there's a little hiccup, roadblock, pothole, whatever you want to call it, that happened between you and that Pisces. Ultimately, things will work out. But I actually like this energy a whole lot better, Pisces, if you meet a Pisces. Because if you meet a Pisces, what this tells me is, I don't know if it's your energy, I don't know if it's their energy, it doesn't really matter. But the other is exactly what's needed. It's a gift. You're meeting your proposed relationship will be a gift, exactly what's needed, exactly what someone has been waiting for. I'll call this auspicious energy, Pisces, if you meet a Pisces. One is definitely a gift to the other. And I see value, true appreciation and true value stemming from that. Pisces, if you are dealing with a Cancer, if you meet a Cancer, that Cancer towards you, have you been dealing with a Cancer for a while? Cancer goes nowhere fast, Pisces. Cancer could move a bit slower than you, Pisces. Cancer could be a bit thicker than you, Pisces. Could be. Probably. If you're dealing with a Cancer, Cancer means well, but something about Cancer's energy is clumsy. Could be Cancer can't see things correctly, or Cancer can't act out things correctly, or maybe both. Cancer is meaning well, Cancer is a bit impaired. We're not going to go and touch why Cancer is impaired. It's an inability that they have. You can't work it out for them, Pisces. They have to work it out for themselves. In this energy, Cancer is slower. Cancer is slower to get what you'd like them to get. They are also slower to move than you'd like them to move. If they do move fast, they have a tendency to be clumsy. That's regardless if you meet a Cancer, if you're dealing with a Cancer. Cancer's energy is clumsy. Cancer wants to do the right thing. Cancer is all wonky in their energy. Like they're sitting down when they should be standing up. Their mouth is closed when they should be speaking. Cancer is sleeping when they should be awake, etc. Cancer's energy is wonky. In short, if you're dealing with a Cancer, whatever. Cancer is some things to iron out, and it's just not about you. It's how Cancer is operating in general. Sometimes that happens. Okay, Scorpio. A Scorpio for Pisces. What do I have, Pisces? 9 of Wands. Well, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, Scorpio feels like they should have had everything already. Could also be 10 of whatever this is called. Thank you for the like. 10 of Cups is Piscean energy. Regardless if you're dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or if you meet a Pisces, regardless if you're dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or if you meet a Scorpio, Scorpio is going to feel, Pisces, like there's something you should have already done, something you should have already gotten. Could also be in this energy too. Scorpio is going to assume a lot of things of you. Pisces assume for you to do a lot of things for them. Pisces, and not really communicate that, but they're going to expect it. They also have, we'll draw a few more cards, but with Scorpio's energy, they see you, Pisces, as being able to provide a lot for them. They do like you a lot in this energy. It's like perfect partner, perfect life partner energy. But they're expecting you to also move in an idealized way. In an idealized way, I feel like Scorpio's communication with you is lacking. They have all this expectation, all this want, not necessarily giving, all this want towards you. And they're waiting for you to get it, to understand, to deliver. Whole lot of craving, almost like craving for what they can't have, Pisces. Scorpio's energy is difficult towards you, at least from what I have right here, Pisces. Scorpio has really high expectations of you. At the same time, Scorpio kind of expects you to cater to them. Scorpio feels like they're putting in all the effort just simply by waiting for you to blah, 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 something. And even if you do go and make efforts or movements, it's ultimately not going to be adequate for what Scorpio expects of you, Pisces, because what Scorpio expects from you, Pisces, is the world. What Scorpio expects from you, Pisces, is your everything. What Scorpio expects from you, Pisces, is for all your attention to be focused on them. Difficult energy, to say the least. Is regardless if you're dealing with a dealing with a Scorpio or meeting a Scorpio, Pisces. Scorpio's energy is a bit problematic. I give it some time to see what else comes up or the next reading. That's the energy right now. Let's check out the next element. What did we do? We did fire, we did water. We have earth and air left, Pisces. Earth and air, water and fire just repeated itself. Let's do air. We'll do Libra. So Pisces, a Libra for Pisces. Whoops. I have the World, 8 of Swords, and Hierophant. Ace of Swords is Libra energy. If you're dealing with a Libra, Pisces, that Libra can only go so far. Libra can only go so far. I don't know, in this energy, could Libra only offer you a certain type of commitment, a certain type of relationship? Or could Libra only go so far and not offer you, Pisces, that which you really want? That which is necessary for you, Pisces. Something about Libra is going to be inadequate in what they offer you. You're going to feel like Libra could go and deliver on it all, but they can only go so far. They can't deliver on it all, whatever that all is to you right now, or whatever that all could be. And ultimately, too, in this energy, again, it's not even like Libra has an inability to do it. Like, in other words, it's not as if they're not capable of doing it, but they're going to feel like they can't. So that's Libra. Pisces and Aquarius. And Aquarius for Pisces. I have the Fool. I read my Fools as Aquarius, Pisces. 5 of Swords is also Aquarian energy. Okay, someone is too much for the other. Someone is definitely going to be too much for the other, Pisces. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, Aquarius is definitely interested in you. You could be too much for Aquarius. Someone's definitely going to be interested. Scorpio is interested, not Scorpio, Aquarius is interested in you, but Aquarius, you could be too much for Aquarius. What you ask for, or just who you are, what you do, what you have done, what you are promised to do, that could be too much for Aquarius. Aquarius could feel inadequate around you, Pisces. Aquarius will want to match you, go with you, but ultimately, in this energy, I don't know if it's your talent, Pisces. I don't know if it's how you operate, Pisces. I don't know if it's how you are regarded by others, Pisces. But there's something about you that intimidates Aquarius. Aquarius could go and push it down, Pisces, as they deal with you. Push down those feelings and only appear very bold and confident. But that Nine of Swords won't go away. Didn't we say in that original reading, the main reading, it's kind of now fading for me, but that they're going to try and present themselves in ways to impress you, but it's not really going to be accurate. It's not going to be authentic. Aquarius has that energy. Aquarius energy does link up back to the energy of that main reading. So go back and look at that. Let's go and see our next air sign, Gemini. Gemini for Pisces. Want card in here. If you've been dealing with a Gemini, what is all this? Okay, well, first of all, Gemini's energy overall, Pisces. Gemini has been making some big steps and movements. Gemini has taken some firm decisions. And what exactly are they going to do? Gemini is in movement. Gemini is in the type of movement that they've been thinking about, talking about for a while, but never really had yet the courage to take. And now Gemini is taking those movements. Pisces. If you've been dealing with a Gemini, Gemini has a new direction. You know, it's possible in this energy, Gemini could come back. But right now, Gemini's energy is directed elsewhere. And Pisces, if you meet a Gemini, I feel like the only way your energy can be compatible with Gemini's is if Pisces, you're also into expansion, really big expansion. You know, Gemini right now is wanting to see all that the world offers. And they also don't really want to be tied down in any one particular way. And if you can go and match that energy and join Gemini, because Gemini is going on that journey regardless if they go on it by themselves, Pisces, or if they go on it with you. It could be a very interesting pair, Pisces, if you're also into learning. But Pisces, if you already found what you want to do and how you want to do it, it could be that in this energy right now for Gemini, both you and a Gemini are at different stages and need to be doing different things in order to progress with your own each unique life goal. Let's check out, who should we check out? Earth signs. Pisces, if you meet a Virgo, is a Virgo on your mind, Pisces? If you're dealing with a Virgo, if you meet a Virgo. Of course, Eight of Cups is Piscean energy. If you're dealing with a Virgo, if you give Virgo a chance, Virgo could surprise you. Virgo's energy right here, Pisces, is a little bit of a sleeper energy. Also, too, with Virgo, Virgo could need just a little bit of time. Give Virgo some time. Virgo could surprise you. If you're dealing with, or if you meet a Capricorn, Pisces, Capricorn for Pisces. Of course, High Priestess is Piscean energy. Well, Capricorn's going to like you, Pisces. Maybe Capricorn will like you a bit too much, Pisces. Make sure there are no cards behind here. Queen of Swords, Page of Wands, High Priestess, Eight of Wands, and Justice. Capricorn is going to be quite intrigued by you, Pisces. Capricorn will probably find you hard to read as well, Pisces. Capricorn will come closer to you, if nothing more, Pisces, and to know more about you. Capricorn's energy is open-ended. Capricorn could show a lot of interest and then go silent to their next their next phase, because ultimately, Pisces, they have some hunches about you, they have some feelings about you, they want to know more about you before they decide how to move. And our final sign is Taurus. A Taurus for Pisces. What do we have here? Three of Cups, Ace of Swords. Oh, well, if you're dealing with a Taurus, Taurus wants to hold on to you. Taurus could also be very possessive of you, Pisces. Taurus could be, of course, Six of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Taurus could have had their eye on you prior and is very possessive of you now. If you're dealing with a Pisces, let me go and say, if you're dealing with a Taurus Pisces in this energy, let me say that Taurus is watching you. If you're dealing with a Taurus Pisces, if you know a Taurus is watching you. Taurus is all up in their feelings about you. Taurus is jealous too, probably each time, Pisces, that you're off doing your own thing, regardless if you're with other people or not. But when you are not focused on them, they don't care for that, Pisces. And if you are not dealing with a Taurus, regardless of that Taurus is talking to you or not, Taurus is watching everything you do, enviously. Taurus is all up in their feelings about you. You got into Taurus's brain, heart, mind. And there is, like, you know those pie charts, Pisces, of brains, like when they're like, this amount of brain is like work, and then there's food and sleep and whatever else, right? Pisces, if you're dealing with a Taurus, in the pie chart of Taurus's head, you're there like at least 70%. You're there in concrete in their head for like 70% of their head. I mean, their space. Anyway, yeah, if you're dealing with Taurus, gee, I'm not so sure what to call that energy, because doesn't make me feel nice. But if you are dealing, or if you meet a Taurus, yeah, I'm actually going to say the same thing. If you meet a Taurus, Taurus is going to be very taken with you. Taurus is also going to like you a whole lot more than necessarily they may or may not let on, but Taurus is going to be very possessive of you. This energy, Taurus, is just kind of obsessed with you. And it grows. If you meet a Taurus and that Taurus is taken with you, if you know a Taurus energy, Taurus feelings rather, towards you will only grow. Very possessive energy. Not exactly the healthiest energy. Oh, if it was a Taurus, I think there are other signs in there that you could explore for right now that you do have really great affinity for. You do. There are some signs out there that are, I feel, really nice towards you. Taurus is a little dangerous. Anyway, so thank you for the likes, everyone. And until next time, bye-bye.